And right out of the gate, we've got a defendant showing up late to court, never a strong opening move. Judges remember this stuff, folks. Think of court like the ultimate job interview, except the interviewer can send you to jail.
Right. But that was at at 11 o'clock, 11:15.
Car had messed up, so I had to get a tow truck. But I left on the side and I had to
Mr.
get
Aguilar,
a ride.
we're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You're charged with yet another possession of marijuana. This is no
Fourth possession charge. At this point, even the judge is probably mentally pulling out a bingo card. And here's a legal nugget: repeat offenses don't just add up, they paint a pattern, and judges look for patterns like hawks.
Number 4. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Okay, Logan.
August 12th, 2024, at about 1 in the morning. Stop on a vehicle. Stopping past the stoplight at a red light. Officers observed the odor of marijuana upon approach. The defendant was the operator of the car. PC search uncovered marijuana in the back of the front passenger seat. The defendant admitted the marijuana was 15.5 grams.
So the stop was for stopping in front of a red light?
It's the little white line. He passed into the intersection.
Sir,
You guys into the crosswalk.
the officer told me something else that he pulled me up.
You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right.
This is one of those moments where the judge practically begs the defendant to stop talking. When a judge says, "Exercise that right," translation, "Please stop making my job easier to convict you."
I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Mr. Aguilar, do you have a Texas driver license?
Yeah.
Can you run his license, Logan, please?
And because when I got pulled over, I showed him my license.
Just because you have a license doesn't mean that it's valid. At some point, you may have to renew it, you may have to do something else, or you may have tickets, and if you don't take care of it, they suspend your license. Your license is now suspended. They just checked with DPS. You will be signing an affidavit, which is a promise that you're going to make with me, Mr. Jameson Aguilar, that you're not to use or drive any car whatsoever. And if I find that you do, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you get into a car. And I don't care what you do. I don't care where you're going. I don't care how you try to justify it. You will be doing a lot of time in jail. Do you understand me? I'm also ordering you not to use any alcohol or illegal drugs. How old are you? How old are you? What do you do for a living?
I sell cars sometimes, and I work once in a while. I had a job, but I got fired from my job, so I'm looking for a job. I'll be doing those side jobs and stuff.
Where do you live?
I know Houston Rosin.
How much dope was in the car?
It was 15.5 grams, Your Honor. Additionally, when I read his driver's license, it looked like his license had 12 current suspensions for driving without insurance.
How many?
12.
You have 12? Did you say 12 tickets?
12 suspensions. I assume those are long.
Yeah, all the suspensions are DWLI, right under the DWLI.
12. Not 1. Not 2. 12 suspended license actions. At that point, your license isn't suspended, it's basically in witness protection. And the judge's rising blood pressure. Totally justified.
Says no liability insurance, and that looks to be like indefinite. So,
Did you hear what they just said?
Yes, sir.
12 different suspended license cases. If I see you drive, I will literally hit the roof because I will be so upset. And if I get upset, I'm going to unleash on you. And it's not going to be in a good way. I'm now sending you for a drug test. And I'm ordering you to come back again tomorrow so we can talk about it. And when you come back at 8:30 in the morning, not at 11, not at 10:02, not at 11:42, 8:30 in your seat tomorrow. Do you understand? Then we will talk about your situation as far as what you're doing with work, whether you graduated high school, and what you're doing with your life. Mr. Jameson Aguilar, you have now, from 2021, a prior evading arrest, a felony theft from a person, another theft, an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, fleeing, attempting elude police officers, possession of marijuana, possession of marijuana, possession of marijuana. It changes now. Do you understand?
I don't get in trouble.
This rap sheet is reading like a grocery list at this point. And here's the bigger picture. Judges don't just punish the new offense, they react to the trajectory. If your life story looks like Florida Man headlines, the series, the judge will assume the sequel is coming.
It's just little stuff. Been changed my life around. I'm a whole
You
different
don't change
person.
nothing. If you think you've changed, then I'm Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
Get in trouble. I don't do no dumb stuff, not no crash jumping, none of that. That's when I was 17, 18 years old. I'm 22.
You're in front of me now with another criminal case. And if you don't think this is nothing,
It's because I buy cars and I ain't clean my car. That's what
Mr. Aguilar, I'm sending you for a drug test now. And then I want you back here tomorrow. And we are going to examine your life in full to see where we go from here, to make sure that you end up on the up and up. Do you understand? That's what we're doing.
you send me for a drug test and I'm gonna come out
Right.
at the end.
I know you're going to be dirty, but I want to know. I know you're going to be dirty. I want to know what is in your system. And I want to know. And if you fail to show up tomorrow, or if you fail to go for the drug test right now, I'm going to make your bond so high, your head's going to be spinning 30 miles an hour. Do you understand? Okay. So, Billy, do you mind having him sign a receipt for tomorrow? And then he's going to be with Rachel. Rachel, he tested positive for marijuana only, correct?
Yes.
Mr. Aguilar, you will be tested 31 days from today. If you test positive for marijuana again, you will go to jail. And I'm going to make your bond extremely high. Do you understand? Yes or no? Did you graduate from high school?
GED.
Do you have your GED?
Yeah, it's at home.
Okay. What are you doing with yourself now?
Shit, I work with my dad, cut yards.
I want you to get a full-time job. You understand? Like a legitimate 40-hour week, a job. You have too much time on your hands and you're getting into trouble nonstop, over and over and over, to the tune of now, was it 9 cases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm done with it. And I'm done with you picking up cases. And the only way.
This is where the judge shifts into stern parent who's finally had it mode, and honestly, it's warranted. Courtroom tough love is still love, just with the threat of jail attached. Notice how he gives structure, deadlines, and expectations. That's the judicial version of a life intervention.
This is going to stop is if you start becoming a productive member of our society. That's what I expect from you. Do you understand? So you either get a full-time job or get into school full-time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks from today. And I want you to show me what you have done to get a job. If you have done nothing and you not put any applications in, life between you and I will not go well. Do you understand? I will notate absolutely everything that transpires now. When you come back in 2 weeks, I want to see proof of your GED. Do you understand? I want you to bring it to me so I can see it. Okay, Josh, let's set it off 2 weeks to see what he's done to get a job, and then he has to bring proof of his GD as well. And then we'll go from there. If you've done nothing to find a full-time job, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be happy. If I'm not happy, things just won't go well. Do you understand, Ms. Aguilar? Above all else, do not use any dope whatsoever or alcohol. You will be tested.